And so what I wanted to do today was to really focus on the fact that we are all energy and that we are all spirit. In fact, there's a great diagram of an aura that shows us that, here's what an aura looks like, right? And if you kind of shrink it down a little bit, you can see that at the head, that purple part, that's the causal body. That's the purple energy body. That's essentially where the crown would be. All the way at the top, that's the crown. That's purple. Violet, that's where the connection to the divine is. And right below that is a deep blue, the celestial body. And that's an energy layer that's right below the causal body. And that's typically associated with the third eye, the brow chakra. And that's a dark blue. It's an indigo blue. And as you go down on your body, you'll then have the throat chakra, which is the etheric temple. That's sky blue, light blue. You can start to see how all this is integrated because each one of these layers is connected to each one of these chakras. So the chakras act as an energy portal to each one of these layers. Then you've got the astral body in green. The astral body is connected to the heart chakra in the middle of the chest. That's typically love. That's really where we have our feelings, our desire for love, our desire for healing. And that's really what drives that. Then you have the mental body in yellow, which is around the solar plexus. And the solar plexus is based on love. And love is a power. Love is the healing. It's that solar plexus power. Every so often, you'll feel when spirit gets really close to you, you'll feel that all of a sudden the power is getting pulled out of your solar plexus, like somebody's got a rope on you, and you just feel like the power is getting pulled, and you'll notice things really begin to change. The orange emotional body, that is a sacral. That's kind of in the pelvic region. That's definitely something that's emotion, that's desire, sexuality, sensuality, emotions are buried there. And at the very bottom, you'll see the root in red. That's really something that you notice quite soon, that root is basically everything that we rest upon. The root is at the base of the spine. It's what connects us to Mother Earth. It's what connects us to everything that we are. Without Mother Earth, without our connection and root to Mother Earth, we'd be, flying off into the Hilterland, right? And so we wouldn't want that. So that's just kind of a quick summary of what we are. And quantum physics proves this. Quantum physics says that 99.999999% of everything in existence is just basically empty space. And what fills that empty space? Energy. So we are energy. That rock that you hold in your hand, that's actually energy. The clothes that you wear, the bones that are inside your body, that's energy. Can you actually ever touch a wall? No, because you've actually got electron repulsion. And while you think you're touching that wall, what you're actually experiencing and feeling is the electron repulsion. You can put your fingers together and it feels like you're touching, but it's the electron repulsion. It's like two magnets with the same poles. When you've got two magnets in the same poles, they will never go together. They repel each other, right? Turn them around and you got opposite poles, they'll attract each other. It's the old saying, opposites attract. Same idea. So one of the things that I want us to understand first off in this beginning of 2023 is that we are all spirit. As soon as you begin to understand that we are all spirit, the skies open up. Because as we realize that we are spirit, as we realize that this is something that we can really work with, we understand that we are spirit and spirit is sharing our space. We just can't see them. So one of the things I wanted to do today to help you experience that feeling of spirit was to walk you through a meditation that will take you on a spiritual journey. You'll go deep into your own being. You'll start to connect with the spirit within. And as you connect to the spirit within, you'll begin to start feeling energy that starts to flow within to you. You'll begin to feel spirit's energy, angelic energy, universal energy from, the divine father, whatever name you want to refer to it as, right? You're going to start to feel all these different energies, and you're going to feel these contacts. And as you realize that you've got these different contacts, you're beginning to realize, wow, there is more than meets the eye. So one of the things I'm going to do is to begin to play the background, the track, and then if you guys are able to give me a thumbs up or some kind of comment, let me know. And oh, good, we got a lot of wonderful comments here. I'm seeing hi from Bonnie, Linda, Claire, all the way from Scotland. Another Linda, Alberta, Julie, Barb, KJ, Veronica, Jane, Veronica. Wonderful. Great seeing you all here. It's fantastic. I love it. So I'm going to just start off with a very low vibration, not a low vibration, a low sound, low frequency meditation. It's going to start to pick up, and then I'm just going to give you a guided tour of where we're going. So just first listen to the music as we begin to hear the background music, and you let me know if you can hear the music. as you begin to feel that your chest is lifting up with every breath. Feel every breath begin to take on a life of its own. Feel that your lungs are taking in greater air. With every breath, feel the relaxation. Allow yourself a combination of what you are focusing on. As you begin to focus more on your lungs and more on your breathing, you begin to realize that you start to feel more relaxed. You start to feel that there is more about you. You start to realize that you are able to allow your muscles to get more relaxed. Allow your muscles to be relaxed. Go to each muscle group and allow each muscle group to be more relaxed. All the while feeling your lungs gently rising and falling. Know that you are in perfect safety. You are surrounded by love. Feel your muscles relaxing and relaxing further. And slowly become aware of your solar plexus, right below your diaphragm. A yellow light, a yellow orb sits in this diaphragm. See this light begin to grow. This light is the beginning of your spiritual energy. This is the home of your power. See this light begin to grow as it spreads through your body. It spreads into your chest, into your arms, into your back, into your shoulders, into your head, into your chest, your abdomen, your legs, your feet, your toes. You can begin to feel that every part of your body now has begun to emanate light. Every fiber of your being is emanating light, for you are now a light being. Remember, you have always been spirit. You are a light being, emanating light. Allow this light to begin to rise above you and out beyond you, filling your entire aura. Feel yourself shedding light, shedding love throughout your room. You are so much more than you believe you to be. You are so much larger than you ever imagined. See this light continue to grow without constraint, growing beyond your building, growing beyond your neighborhood, growing beyond your country. See your light surrounding the world, as you stand upon the highest mountain, looking down with your light surrounding the globe. As you look up into the night sky, you see that your light is rising high like a beacon, high into the night. As your light travels farther and farther into the depths of the universe, it enters the multiverse where there are no stars. Your light continues to travel, and soon you notice in the distance there is another light. A light that is larger than yours, brighter than yours, filled with love and acceptance and perfection. This light is attracted by your light. This light comes to you and envelops you, holds you tenderly and gingerly. This is the light of your Creator. Feel the love of your Creator, as your Creator gives you the sensation of perfection and complete acceptance and unconditional love, for nothing you ever have done has ever been wrong. You are perfection. Feel the love. You may actually feel the energy penetrating your crown chakra. You may feel a tight connection between the Creator and you, and this beam of light as it connects with your crown. You are so close to the Creator that the incredible warmth of the Creator's light surrounds you in every different angle. You're bathed in golden white light that penetrates every pore of your body. Like a sponge, you absorb the Creator's love and light, filling you up with power and love and light and peace and tranquility. Never before have you felt quite like this. Imagine what you could do if you did this on a regular basis. Allow yourself to just sit in this power. Love this power. Love this embrace. You are being created anew. This is the new you for the new year. The old is coming off. The old is being shed. It is revealing the new layers that lie beneath. You truly are magnificent. You truly are perfect in every way. Allow yourself to feel the love of the Creator and of Spirit. Feel the energy right next to you. This could be your teachers, your guides, your angels, everybody who is on your team wishes to work with you. Everyone is being called to be an ambassador to Spirit at all levels. And that feeling that you have right now, that is a feeling that you can have as long as you want. That feeling that you have now is a feeling of glory, of connection, connecting with Spirit, and connecting with the divine. This is how you connect every day. The more you connect, the more you sit in the power, the stronger your connection will be. And now it is time for you to come back. Sometimes this can be the most difficult and struggling aspect. But begin to slowly make your way back as you travel back through the multiverse. And begin to travel back through the universe with the stars. You begin to travel back into the treetops. You begin to travel back on that park bench. And you travel back into the comfort of your own room. Wiggle your toes. Wiggle your feet. And when you're ready, you can begin to open your eyes. Welcome back. Well, I hope that was a good. I can't even speak now. I hope that was a good meditation for you. But that was certainly something that is typical of the sitting in the power. And it sounds like some people were having difficulty hearing what I was saying, even though I've got the amplifier up to 100%. So I don't know, maybe I need to get like one of those amps that goes to 11 like they had in, what was that movie from the 70s? Turn the amp all the way up. Anyway, so it seemed to be pretty loud. And one of the things that's so important about this is, I've got this, mastered on my one of my meditations where I've got the levels balanced well. I thought I had it right, but whatever. What's important to do is to keep doing that every day. The more you do that every day, the more you're going to get in the power, the more you're going to make that connection to the power. If you do that every day or every other day, you're really going to feel a marked shift. It's not going to take you, 10 days and you can say, oh, wow, great. I'm completely different. It's not the way it works. It works in such a way that it takes practice. It's like riding a bike. In the beginning, you're kind of like, oh, I can't really do this. I'm having too much trouble. But at the end, you're just kind of like, oh, okay, I got it. I know how to do it. This is good. So that's really kind of the whole trick to it is how do you make sure that you've got what you need. And if this is something that you like, post in the comments that, you want more of this, because I kind of figured in 2023, I would, try to do as much as I can to help people connect with spirit. That's really sort of what I love to do, is to help people connect, help people grow beyond themselves, and really increase and raise the spiritual awareness of humanity. That's kind of like my ultimate goal. If I can do that, then I'm a happy camper. But yeah, so if you've got any questions, I'd be happy to take them. Yes, a lot more. Okay. So I will definitely try to make sure that this is something that I work on for you. Maybe what I might do is actually do a pre-recording of the guided meditation so that when I'm doing it, it comes through as the correct balance. Because I was pretty sure the balance was right, at least on my end, but you guys were hearing something very different. So I'll make sure we get that all squared away. Either way, um, the next several weeks are going to be, you know, really focus on all this. Um, and PG's asking, is it normal to shed tears the first time? 100%. Because what this does is it raises emotions or issues or hurts that might not have been there before. You may have been harboring pain or hurt that you may not have been able to deal with in the past. What you suddenly are able to do is relax to such a point that that comes to the surface and you can deal with it. Also, what may be happening is perhaps your spirit guides are working on you getting that out. So you may have actually been encountering spirit guides that are working on you. So yeah, so that's something. And Eileen saying, I was amazed at just how bright the light was I was seeing. Truly wonderful. Yeah, it's great. And that's what's so amazing is that to a T, almost everybody sees uh, the light as being this brilliant light, this blinding white light. You're just like, oh my gosh, because our own light that's in the solar plexus is, kind of quiet, kind of, not so loud. But when we, get up to the divine and the universe, that light is like so bright. So yeah, and if somebody was saying I saw beautiful dancing lights, well, that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, all these things are just absolutely, personal experiences that are 100% valid because no one reaction is going to be the perfect one for everybody else. So, with that being said, I'm glad you like the meditation. I'll try to get one that is pre-recorded next time, so that way the levels are a little bit different. Oh wow, Julie Delaney saw the color green. That's great. So do you know that? Do you guys know the different colors of the chakras? Each chakra has its own color and its own representation. So, Julie, you were seeing the color green. That's the heart chakra. That's a combination of love and healing. So you're very much of a loving soul, a healing soul. You've got that within you right now. And so that's really what you're getting called to do. Um, I, you tell me if that's something that resonates with you. And PG saw the color purple. Oh, really? The color purple or violet is very much of a divine color coming right out of the crown. So whenever divinity or the divine connects with us, it comes through the crown, and typically the crown is a violet or purple uh, chakra that's the vortex that's spinning. Sometimes it's seen as a like a lotus flower that opens up. Sometimes it's like just like a vortex, but the crown is violet, purple, and so the energy that's coming through. It's kind of like think back to like the age of kings. The kings always had royal violet, right? The same idea. Um, so yeah, so that's the color purple is basically all about royalty, divinity, etc. Um, and somebody else saw blue, green, yellow, almost like the Northern Lights. Interesting mix. Interesting mix. Not quite sure how to interpret that, but it certainly sounds like if there was in that order, you'd see blue, then you'd see green, then you'd see yellow. It sounds like that was like a progression for you. And then Eileen was saying, I had a dream recently of my late great husband, and he put a fresh cauliflower over into my hands. If you know what that could mean, I'd really be grateful. Cauliflower, I don't know other than maybe you were hungry. Sorry about that. I don't know. I'm sure there is a meeting somewhere, but I'm aloof at that one. And Julie Delaney, I felt warmth on the top of my head. There you go. There's another example of the divinity connection, because you'll feel warmth in a certain part of your body when spirit's working at that body part, whether it's warmth or extreme cold or pressure, something that's not normally there. You'll feel that aspect of your body heating up, getting cold, pressure, whatever, in that area. So for you, you're saying you felt warmth on the top of your head. Top of your head is the crown chakra, and you're feeling warmth. So that's spirit and the divine trying to, let you know that that's where they're working. So I hope that answers everybody's questions. This was quite a lovely night, and I hope we got a great start off to 2023. What I'll be doing actually in a couple of days is I'm releasing a new course. It's a more of a one-on-one course for people who really want to sort of take their spirituality to great heights. And I'll start just inviting people individually. So if that's something that you're interested in, send me, email or something, because it's sort of a short time thing. I think I'm only going to allow 3 people to do it because it's pretty involved. It may end by Friday, and I expect it'll probably be gone by then. But I just wanted to give you guys the first heads up. If you're interested in something like that, it's a one-on-one spirituality progression where I work with you, the client, over 9 weeks. It's one-on-one. In addition to having a tremendous amount of typical homework and coaching and whatnot, and we can talk about it later on. But if that's something that you're interested in doing, where you're looking to expand your spirituality, expand your ability, or accelerate your mediumship, or you're looking to make an impact in the world, whether that's trying to heal other people or heal yourself, or even then just look me up and let me know. You've got my email address. I think my email address is here. Yeah, that's my name. And let's see, please subscribe to my name, and let's see. Well, anyway, I'll show you what this is. If you want to, it's this. Let's see if I can type it. All right, and that is here. Where is it? Where'd it go? No. Not that, not that, not that. Where in the world did it go? All right, I'm getting very annoyed now. Oh well. It's in here, and I knew it a second ago. Maybe maybe you've got it. Let's do this one more time. There we go. That's my email address. If you're interested in exploring this one-on-one spirituality program, it's a 9-week program. It's just you and me. and I'm just doing one-on-ones, with you. It's only gonna be like 3 people, um, and it's really going to take you down to a spirituality road, increasing your mediumship, increasing your spirituality, increasing your sense of self, increasing your ability to heal, increasing your ability to find peace within, to find forgiveness, to allay previous hurts, to not worry about the future. All the things that us humans tend to have problems with. That's what this addresses. And so that's why I find this to be such an important thing to do, especially in the beginning of this year. We're all caught up in all these traumas that have been going on. So I thought it would be very important to try to get this out. So if that's something that remotely interests you, I'll be putting out some more information later on. But just drop me a line and let me know. In the meantime, I'm glad to be with you again, and I can't wait to talk to you again. And this is something that I always love doing, and I thank you so much. And if you got any kind of valuation out of this, if you got any value that helps you, that you feel is good, then by all means, please subscribe. Please hit that subscribe button, on the bottom. That would be great, because the more the followers I can get, the more people I can help. So that's always great. So I wish you all a great new year, and until next week, I will see you then. Bye bye for now.